It's day 258 of Zohar Pshat, and we are on Chav Tesam and Aleph. And we were talking yesterday about the beginning of the construction of the world, and we are continuing with that today. We're in the paragraph which begins with the large letter Nourishes, and we're 7 lines down. The Varashi Mubani is the last one in lines. Vahava Varashi Mubani V'lo Kaima world initial existence was not sustainable. Until it became enveloped in a surrounding envelopment, like in Maniru Matafaz, an envelope. So it became enveloped in an envelope. Mutaf b'matafa, the ziyara of radiance, and that's what it says in Baruch Nafshi Oto Orka Salma. Baruch put on the light like a garment, and it's a contradiction, obviously, because a garment conceals. So Ota Orka Sama, and obviously the idea is that the way I always explain it is that you can't see light. You can only see light as reflective of something, and you only see the light in the light bulb because of the bulb, and the idea is that if you're in order to perceive light, as opposed to having light filling everything, like this whole room is full of light, but you can't see the light. You can only see the light when it comes out of the light bulb, in some way, shape, or form. So the idea is that Hakadosh Baruch Hu's or had to be put into the form of a garment, which now reflects it, and the bria is the garment which reflects the light of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Ota Orka Salma, to put on light like a garment. Notesh Shamayim Kriya, and then he could put up make the Shamayim like a curtain. Again, the same idea. How can you see Shamayim? You can't see it. You could, but the one says the Uriah, so to speak, a curtain which distinguishes between Shamayim and Oretz. In other words, you could see spiritually that Shamayim is removed from us. So then, okay, it's like, and the Uriah is like the Klaf, or the Sefer Torah. Right, the letters of the Torah represent Shamayim to us as well, but the idea is that you need to be wrapped in light, and that light is actually diminishes the original light, which has no shape or form, but now can be perceived. So the world cannot be created until there was a light which could be perceived, which is a matafa. It's an envelops Hakadosh Baruch Hu, so to speak, and allows us to see externally that the Zekeli Vanveu. So Chad Zira Ilah de Machshava, the zero on high of the thought, which is created the world. Ubara Alma created the world. It says there's a couple of parentheses here, which I'm going to skip. Apik Arozin Eloin Ravavin Me'onara. He brought out the high cedar trees from that light, and of course the trees, they grow upside down, because the shroshim are in Shamayim, the roots are in heaven, and then the foliage is down here. The anofim and the branches are down here below. So there is the arozim, the cedars, are the trees which are mushroshim on high and grow down here into below and bring down that shefa from the yonik, what they absorb from above in the roots, and then create the foliage down here below, the revelations down here below. And that light spreads. We're using two metaphors, light and trees, and the light is kind of like the moisture, which then gets into the roots of the trees, and the trees produce this foliage, which is, again, the Maisa Bereshis, which reflects the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Marabu Masech Hashem, Kulam Chachma Asisa. That's all reflected in the trees and their foliage, right? The few beautiful trees of Lebanon, which are the Artei Lebanon, which are then bring that illumination goes down here below. Me'ahu Nahayra, they come from that light. V'ziyah Baraba, and the great radiance. Zihara Ilah, the Zohar on high. The Chad the Zohar Yamina Ilah. So I'm not sure why we need to know the Zohar which comes from the right on high, but for us, right, left, what difference does it make? But in any event, Shavi Resichu, and then Kosh Baruch Hu made his chariot. I'll train Esrin Rasvon Rishimin on the 22 letters which are written is Galifu engraved Bes Amir in the 10 statements with which Kosh Baruch created the world. Yashvu, and they came into proper place. They became solidified. So it's but obviously a beautiful mashal, just like Not Shemayim Kairia, the clef. The Shemayim is like the clef on which the 22 letters are serving as the way to transfer to us the code. But there, his vehicle, there's his chariot, his Merkava, by which he's rebuilding this world. And they come about in this world in the initial phase in the 10 Mamoros, the 10 stages which the world was created. B'tiyashu, Hadar Dichsi Me'adse Halavonai. And we know the Chazal Dash in Lebanon, Lavnun. Lavnun, there's you see a coffee creamer made by a company called Tom Tub. I don't know if it still exists. I haven't seen it in years. It tastes horrible. It's just a powder, like all powder creamers. Lavnun, right? Not Lebanon, Lavnun, because the base meat is called Lavnun because it's Milabin. I'm going to say Michel Yisrael. It bleaches, whitens the Averos of Am Yisrael, and the coffee creamer whitened the coffee. So the idea is that there's the Arze Havana means those things that spread that white light into the world. Arze Havana Shanata, right? The late Ovid Hahu Apirion, and they made the palace of Solo Shlomo, which Shlomo made Legarmei for himself. Now that's the Dira Batachtoinim, that the Melech Shlomo, which you mentioned yesterday, made here below for himself. Lo L'tikune, for him to fix the Tzutzi Oros brings down a Medrash sword. I don't know from where. When is Hashem Mulamod? Here Elokeinu. This is Hakadosh Baruch Hu's Mulam Od when he's down here below in Ir Elokeinu in the city city of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. So he made this. The Garmei Lo Tikuni to fix him low to demonstrate that great precious quality on high down here below. Lo Ludue, and he put it down. He made it for him. Right, Solo Amel Shlomo, so Lo Amel Shlomo. Lo, what does it mean? Lo for him, not for himself. He doesn't need it. Lo Da, to teach us. The Yuchad Ushmei Chad, that he is one. His name is one. Come out that time, and it says, "Vayah Hashem Echad Ushmo Echad, V'yedu Ki Ata Shimcha Hashem Levadecha." And they'll know that Kosh Baruch Hu's name is unique in governing the world down here below. Okay, Matun. Next, the Kalfi Kisterin. He says here on the side, so this evidence is these Hecholos which are on high in Shamayim, not if they flow down, they drip down, the Sitra Da, to this side down here below. But that already we'll have to get into next time.